There's holes in my heart, scars on my soul, nights I fell apart, and days I lost control on the inside, waiting for the storm to subside. Hey everybody, it's Buddy Melton of Balsam Range, and I got a special friend with me here today. A lot of people have asked through that video of Grit and Grace, a lot of people that's in the video, and with me today is this handsome fella from the video. His name's Clark Nell. He's one of my dear friends from Virginia, and I guess when did we meet, Clark? Probably, I think my remembrance, the first time we met was at Graves Mountain Bluegrass Festival. And, it's been a decade ago, it seems like now.
Yeah, it was your all's first gig at Graves Mountain, and the conversation started out talking about our hound dogs. And we became friends over all that for the past 10, 11 years. So
yeah, since that
it's
time,
been a great.
we've traveled around the country with hounds and enjoyed each other's company and keeping up with each other. And I guess we've both been through several things since then that, realize that friends are incredibly important, and that it's been amazing how music brings people together. And I feel like that the music has brought us together as friends and kept us together and helped us both through some interesting times.
Yes. And I remember when you had your accident and how nervous I was about the outcome of your surgery and everything. And then when I developed cancer, I relied on your music. It just helped me get through tough times, buddy. And I never will forget, after you had your accident, the first song you recorded in the studio was A Wide River to Cross. 6 months later is when I was diagnosed with cancer, and that became my song at that period. And then several years later, I started chemo treatments, actually this year. And you sent me an early version that you recorded yourself of Grit and Grace. And that was my song to listen to when taking chemo. And that will always be part of my life. And it's touched me very dearly. I can't say thank you enough, and thank God for all that He's brought me through. And Grit and Grace is a song that anybody can connect with, and that's what's super about it.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's one of those songs that everybody has a story that will relate to it. And I just think it's, you and I both have been blessed to come out the other side with and see the grace that's been given through, but recognizing that, you gotta dig deep sometimes and apply some grit, and with a belief that there's a better outcome and on the other side. So I think it's music can help and encourage us through that, and friendships. It's hard sometimes to dig deep, and I guess we all find sources of grit. Maybe it be family or some reason that we want to keep pushing. But I'm glad you pushed through it. And as earlier, before we started this conversation, Clark was telling me he's been given some really great news and awesome treatments and feeling much, much better. And that's just the grace that we believed would come from your applying the grit and believing.
Absolutely. And the song, buddy, is phenomenal. The release of it with the band it's great. It's one of my favorites, for sure.
Appreciate you.
be willing to kind of connect and be a part of the video and part of this conversation. And I just cherish your friendship, and it's been fun to connect with through our hounds. And Clark's been at it a long time with his hounds, and here's a picture of Clark with his hound and his mule from.
I knew that was going to come up. Oh my goodness. I'll be here about that now.
You can't aggravate laugh through some things. That's some part of getting through things is laughing sometimes, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Absolutely. Gracious. Buddy, you're phenomenal. Great singer. All guys in the band, I love them. And thanks for doing such a wonderful job on Grace.
Thank you. I look forward to getting together soon and chasing hounds through the woods.
Do that, buddy.
I supplied the grit, God supplied the grace. So I supplied the grit, God supplied the grace.